So it hasn't even been a year since the 2024 Mustangs have been out, and we already have a fake Dark Horse out there. Hey guys, welcome to Red 50. Thank you for tuning into another video. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. So in today's video, I want to talk about the Mustang Dark Horse. If you don't know what a Mustang Dark Horse is basically the top trim level that you can get for the 2024 Mustang S650 Mustang generation. So Mustang Dark Horse is basically the equivalent of the Mustang Mach 1 from the S550 Mustang. So recently I was at the American Muscle Show, which was an amazing show. I had a really good time there. It was unfortunate, it kind of rained out a little bit, so we had to leave early, but nonetheless, a lot of drag races and everything. I do a video on that if you want to watch that. Really amazing races and all of that stuff. Now what I found over there was a replica, or so to speak, a fake Dark Horse done by one of the sister companies of American Muscles. I have to say it kind of looked really good. And as you can see, the eye bags are actually gloss compared to the matte finish that you get on the real Dark Horse. And it's actually reusing a lot of the parts from the S550, like the chin splitter over there. It also had a GT 500 spoiler in the back. But they were able to get the actual fascia for the Mustang Dark Horse and put it out there on a regular Mustang GT. Now, interestingly, there was one of the commentators who actually commented on that video, is that MP Concept actually got the license from the Ford, where that means they have the actual drawings of the exact measurements and all the design language for the Dark Horse bumper, which means we're gonna be seeing replica Dark Horse bumpers throughout. And I wonder if that's going to be like the S550 Mustang, where every Mustang had the GT 500 bumper swaps, or the Mustang Mach 1 swaps. It was kind of cool when it first came out, but then everyone was doing it, and especially with this fascia of the Mustang, having the GT 500 bumper on it just did not really look good. I did like the Mustang Mach 1 swaps, but I think for the S650 Mustangs, once we get we're going to start seeing a lot of these Dark Horse swaps, because MP Concept is going to probably be the first one who will launch it out officially. But right now it's not on their website. I tried looking at it, I couldn't find it. So once they, I think, do the working, make sure everything fits and all of that good stuff, they'll probably have it out there, and it's going to be expensive. But as we know it, there's a lot of Mustang aftermarket parts coming directly from China. Right now you can get bumper swaps, the Mach 1 swap, the GT 500 swap for the S550 Mustang. A lot of companies are out there now that are just basically, outsourcing the manufacturer there, and some of them are even doing some drop shipping there. So I think once those companies get a hold of it, we're gonna see a lot of cheaper Dark Horse swap kits just out in the running. And in my opinion, I kind of like it because the Dark Horse itself doesn't change the front fascia drastically. And that's what I liked about this one too. When people do the Mach 1 swaps, it still looks like the S550 Mustang with the refresh, but a little bit better. So you've got different front splitter, obviously the grille is different. The lights are still the same, so it still looks more or less the same, but just with the aftermarket touch. With a GT 500 bumper, especially on these cars, it's just absolutely ridiculous. It just very straight away, you can tell that it's an aftermarket bumper, and it just doesn't belong on this body. With the Mach 1, I've always digged their design, and every time I've seen someone do a Mach 1 swap, like the 777 kits or even the American Muscle kits, it looks very good. So I think with a Dark Horse, because it kind of looks similar to what the GT would look, of course there's a different front fascia, but it's not too different than what the S650 Mustang looks like. I think it's going to be interesting to see how that's going to look. I feel like once it's out, if it's affordable, we're going to see a lot of bumper swaps for the 2024 Mustang GTs to the Dark Horse bumpers. And I think it's going to look great. As long as you're not getting those graphics or getting the emblems for the Dark Horse, you're not basically being a poser and claiming to be a Dark Horse when you're really not. I think it's all good. Just like with the bumper swap for the GT 500, for me, as long as you're not putting the badges, it's an aggressive bumper. Everyone wants their car to look aggressive, and that's fine as long as you're not putting the badges. At least that's where I draw the line. A lot of people don't care. But yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to see a lot of these fake Dark Horses running around for the 2024 and up Mustangs as these bumper swaps kind of get approved and we get manufacturing out. And all of a sudden, we're gonna have tons of companies having these fake bumper swaps for the Dark Horse. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Comment below, what are your thoughts on the fake Mustang Dark Horse? Do you think it's gonna look good? Is it gonna be one of the annoying things where everyone is doing it, or it's gonna be manageable? If you did enjoy today's video, make sure to smash the like button, and of course subscribe to Red 50 for more videos.